It's always changed. So you have a lot of more biracial kids, a lot of more diversity. That's why I tell people the hard part about being African American, if you're poor and black, that's what race and class.
Did you see Muhammad Ali's daughter married?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. But she's in that realm, so I don't hate on her. But don't get me wrong. I told you about Muhammad Ali on the phone the other day. If he did not renounce Elijah Muhammad's philosophy, he would not be lauded and applauded to this very day. They love Malcolm X and they love
Mayor Daley loved Elijah Muhammad.
The first Mayor Daley.
Yeah.
He gave him a proclamation and everything.
Yeah. He gave him
proclamation.
Free. Right. He allowed him to build his empire here, and I'm sure he got. Chicago, you need to depend on City Hall if you want to expand a building or what have you.
But Elijah Muhammad believed in separate but equal, and probably Mayor Daley did. Separate but equal. We should be separated. Just leave us alone.
With everybody voting for Mayor Daley.
Well, he wasn't into the politics per se.
And that's why Mayor Daley loved him.
That's probably why Mayor Daley loved him. He said he liked to hold witnesses and tell people to vote. Yeah. We're gonna wrap up the show. This segment in the show by really saying that to go find you in the Reader.
Yeah, find me in the Reader. Every week I write political articles trying to explain how the city works, how the money's being divided. That's what I'm obsessed with. Trying to figure out TIFs, tax incremental financing. That's how the mayor takes your property tax dollars, puts them into slush funds that he controls. If most of your listeners are from the South Side, I don't know where they are demographically.
Probably all over you.
All right. Well, let's just say they are from the South Side or the West Side. You're totally getting screwed on this deal.
Well, see, people don't really think I'm real black. See, I'm not authentically black.
Well, then even if you're everybody except for a handful of wards around the city, you're getting screwed on this deal.
Yeah, we all get screwed. But before you go, how come the powers that be don't get rid of Ed Burke, a Michael Madigan, and a Mayor Daley? Ed Burke and Michael Madigan living like in Mexican wards. Come on, man. I mean, why they get rid of them?
You know the answer better than I do. It's Chicago.
It's plantation politics.
Yeah, we started saying
Massa get a black overseer and a Hispanic overseers a few crumbs and a few Negroes a crumbs, and the masses are beat down.
Well, it's white people too of this, but you're like that intention
serfs and
so that's Chicago. You hit it on the head.
Why do you think slavery lasted so long? They say, I know I got it bad, but I ain't got it bad them slaves. I mean, that's how it was, man. I mean, it's like the Tea Parties.
Yeah.
It's not all Tea Parties are poor whites.
Yeah.
But the strongest stronghold of the Confederacy, of the Republican Party, is the old Confederate South.
Yeah.
They ain't got over the Civil War.
And
remember, the majority of black people, 60% of all African Americans live in the South. We ain't going nowhere.
Is that right?
60% of all African Americans live in the South. It's going to continue to grow because most of us, we're done in this town.
Okay.
I imagine another 20 years. I don't really know the demographic. I think a lot of African Americans move back down south somewhere else because there's no point in being here unless you like cold weather.
It's too hot in the South.
Oh, it's hot as hell in the South.
You don't even like heat.
I ain't moving.
Yeah.
I love Chicago. Hell no. In the summertime, forget about it. People live in Texas. Forget about it. It's ridiculous. Without central air, you ain't gonna make it down there. I don't have air conditioning in my house. So no, I don't have. We stand in front of the fact. We're cheap.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, we're cheap. We're cheap. We cheap. We got four family. We got 4 fans stand in front of my face all night, and because I am cheap.
Yeah.
And you got to be cheap.
Well, actually, a good ceiling fan does a lot.
There's a lot too. No, but the main thing is that, I don't care who you are, where you're from. I would like to see a more enlightened society.
I agree with that 100%.
We need more educated people.
Absolutely.
Whether most Americans make under 50,000, but we need a more educated group. We need a more enlightened group, a more active group.
Yes.
And that's my passion, and that's why I tell the kids, you gotta travel. Yeah, people I can teach for. Grown folks have never been. There's people watching us right now. They have never been to Hyde Park where we are right now. They've never been south of 63rd Street.
Hyde Park's a great place.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Don't you think Hyde Park's a great place?
Hyde Park is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But remember, when they had the riots, every neighborhood fell apart around Hyde Park, except for Hyde Park.
Well, actually, that's not really true. You're too young to remember. The South Side didn't go up like the West Side did. Woodlawn didn't go up.
But remember, remember they put the projects over there because that was divided on the expressway. They put the expressway in by White Sox Park, and they put the projects over there after they put the expressway. That's all. And of course, when I was a kid, it was called urban renewal, which is Negro removal.
Right.
Now it's gentrification. Yeah. See, Mayor Daley didn't want to raise. You got to raise people. You got to grow people. He didn't want to grow people. He moved out the poor, and that's why you have all the killings out in the hundreds and beyond because he tore the projects down. And that's not good or bad. The trick is that, like the mayor's done a great job managing the city. but the crime is I know it's statistically gone down because so many Negroes have moved out, and so many people, so many African American women had abortions, which lowers the crime rate. That's Freakonomics. And so Freakonomics, and also, but if the public schools need to get better, you know, only 7%. My daughter will be an incoming freshman in the fall. Only 8% of incoming freshmen will obtain a 4-year college degree in the mid-20s. 8%, which is good because it's up from 6%.
8% of. Say that again?
Of all the incoming freshmen in the Chicago public schools, only 8% will obtain their college degree, 4-year college degree in the mid-20s. That's from the University of Chicago, the Consortium for Education, University of Chicago.
Right.
And so the point is that, and it's that bad, and it's cultural. So my children, when I raise my children, Ben, I should be in Flossmoor. I should have put my children out in the home of Flossmoor High School, because we don't let them play in the neighborhood with other kids. We don't really associate with the neighborhood with other kids. And that sounds bourgeois because most African Americans have this thing of authentically being black. So I gotta be, we into Lil Wayne. I dribble Lil Wayne too, nice guy. Lil Wayne, he's a nice guy. But I'm saying, Lil Wayne is I feel his leader. Yeah. All that kind of craziness.
What about Chica? I just threw that out there.
Jay-Z?
Yeah,
Jay-Z. I didn't drive Jay-Z. It was a 2-car run. He came to the United Center not too long ago. Jay-Z ran in the other car. I'll tell you a story about Jay-Z.
Wait, isn't Lil Wayne in jail?
Yeah. Well, he's got cred now. He's got cred, street cred, because he went to jail. So what happened?
What did he go to jail for?
I don't know, some probably gun violation, something stupid. It doesn't matter. He's a brother. He's going to jail. You're going to jail. If you're African American, you will be arrested. I think it's about 1/3 of all African American young men will spend some time in jail. 1/3.